Hey Wastelanders, this is Gary from The Last Ranger, and today I skipped the unboxing part, but I got a new knife in, courtesy the Apex Pass Around, and this is Kansept Reedus. I got this in on Thursday, I believe, and I've been experiencing it a few days. You should have seen a short on it. I did a short on it. It didn't perform all that well. It got a handful of views, but for some reason it got 50-50 on the likes and dislikes. I don't know why, but at first it immediately was disliked. And I apologize. I think it was the music. That song just popped into my mind when I was doing the video. So, anyway, maybe that was it. Maybe I'll blame it on the music. So, this is from the knife designer. I'm going to fuck up his name. Dmitry Osarenko. I think that's how you pronounce it. Maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not familiar with him. I've never heard of him, but I wanted to look up this logo. I believe this is the Reedus is the name, and his name is this maker's mark. So, are you familiar with the Monster Dog and the October and the Quatch? I believe these are three of designs by Dmitry. So I haven't ever received a design or bought a design or looked at a design from him until now. I've seen the Quatch. I've never seen the Monster Dog or the October. He's just I don't know if the October is a custom knife, but I think it is. But I really wanted to look at this knife when it was introduced into the Apex Pass Around, because I kind of like the blade. The handle is not too bad, but the blade is just what captured my attention. It looks like a speedboat or a motorboat or something like that. I like this dual grind on the tip. This is a flat grind, but I like this beveled grind on the front. It's quite sharp. I almost cut myself several times. I just touched the blade and I wasn't paying attention. So this is an S35 VN steel, and this is a straight back blade. There's not too many straight back blades that are available, like in the folder range. They always typically are Warncliffe or things like that, drop points, tantos, but you don't see many straight back blades. I like that. Yes, you can flip only with a thumb stud. There's not a flipper, and you could flip with the hole, but why flip with the hole when the thumb stud is right by it? So this is the flat grind. Like I said, it's a frame lock, and I kind of don't like it being a frame lock. If I don't watch my finger, I'll put my finger on the lock bar and I'll fuck it up. I can't open it if I put my finger on the. So I move my finger up to the top, and I can flip it out. So it's very sensitive. You can fuck up your flip if you don't watch your fingers. You have to place your finger away from the lock bar. And more and more I think I don't like frame locks as much anymore. I have same frame locks. I never have any issues. It's always like these kind of frame locks where it's a skinny frame lock, or it's a very I don't know what's about it. It's just probably they're skinny and they're very sensitive, and they're not well done. You see that gapping? I really don't like that gapping. Anyway, this would have been a perfect candidate. See, I put my finger on that again. I think I put this finger on it. Anyway, this would have been a perfect candidate for, you know, doing some nested liners, at least on this side. A nested liner on this side instead of a frame lock. That would have been such a better design. This is an expensive knife. It's like $179 and basically $180 knife. They could have afforded to do it, cut some of those titanium out. This, by the way, these are titanium scales. Hollowed out some titanium and stuck a liner lock in versus a stupid frame lock. That's one of my gripes about it. So it's, as I said, it's a thumb stud launcher. You can use the finger hole maybe. I haven't tried because, you know, why? The thumb hole's right there. So this is, I would classify this as a light blue, maybe on a hint of a purple titanium scales, and there has a really nice pattern. I like the pattern. They'd have repeated the pattern if they only changed this side over to a nested liner, and they could have had the repeating pattern on this side. Really a stupid idea. I don't know if it's the designer or Kansept themselves. It's just a missed opportunity. This is a deep carry pocket clip, and this is my second gripe. This is a steel deep carry pocket clip, a cheap steel anodized pocket clip. Why would I pay for $180 and for a cheap anodized steel pocket clip when I could get a nicely milled pocket clip? It's not super deep carry. You could got a milled clip in about the same carry depth. They just cheapened out. I don't like it because it doesn't match the color. Because if they would have went with titanium, they could have either matched the color or did a clean natural titanium look on the pocket clip. That would have been so much better. This comes in 11 colorways. This is 11 colorways, and I've looked at all the colorways. There's at least 3 of those are like fucking out of this world ugly. I'll let you guys, if you're interested, you could check them out, but there's a really weird combinations of colors. The prices range from $69, so that's for the G10, and $70 plus $1 for Micarta, and $179 for the titanium. So there's maybe 3 versions of the titanium, I believe, and they're all the same price. But on the lower price one, the G10 model and the Micarta model, they use the steel CPM 154. So you gotta, if you want the S35, you gotta buy the titanium model. So I'm not gonna do a long review. I just wanted to show you guys the knife, and before I send it back, I like it. It's a decent flipper if you don't mess up, like I said, and you place your fingers, either of these 2 fingers on the lock bar. It's an excellent flipper, but it just seems like a poor design choice to not make it a liner lock with matching this 2 pieces of titanium and nesting the one liner on the other side. I don't know if that's more expensive, but I think it's more expensive or more complicated to make it a frame lock rather than a nested liner lock on this side. You know, I'm not a knife maker, and I really don't know Oh man, I did it again. Ah, this is so disappointing. But it's also so good looking. So I should give you at least a size comparison. So here is the bug out. A little bit bigger than the bug out, both blade and both handle wise. I'll show you a smaller knife. This is the Real Steel Sacra. And this is a much bigger knife. This is the Kaiser Inyan. Nice aligner lock. So the Kaiser Inyan just dwarfs this knife. If you want my opinion, I like the blade. It just it fits in the hand wonderfully, and it's good looking. The only drawback is mainly the pocket clip is cheap, and don't view this as a negative. Me saying it should be a liner lock versus a frame lock. Some people don't care about that, but you should have gotten the titanium pocket clip, and yeah, otherwise it's an awesome knife. I mean, I don't know how many of them will sell based on the thumbs up or dislikes I got on this short, but hopefully Kansept will get some kind of winner this year, because so far I don't think they have. They've been releasing dud after dud. Like I've seen 3 of them this year, and this is the best one. So, all right, guys, I'm going to let you go. And if feel free to comment and give me some feedback. Let me know if I fucked up the name. Let me know if you like this knife, and hit a thumbs up on the way out. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Take care, Wastelanders.